And we back once again with Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Today, we are continuing the main story. Last time, Nanami was in a battle with Mahito. Yuji and Jiichi were both investigating Junpei to see if he was a cursed sorcerer. Alright, let's get into this and see what happens next. Young Fish and Reverse Punishment, Episode 6. When Junpei Yoshino returns home, he finds a chubby man in a dress shirt waiting in front of the entrance, wiping sweat from his brow. Where have you been? It's not good to skip school. Mr. Satoru, why are you here? Have you heard? Sayama, Nishimura, and Honda are dead. You're close with them, aren't you? What? You have no friends. They often look after you, don't they? But you didn't attend their funeral. Maybe I'm getting this wrong, but Junpei looks like one of his eyes is wider than his other one. So it's a little weird. Now, I know something's under his bangs, but we'll save that for later. But this guy's statement is, Junpei has no friends, but these kids looked after him, but yet they're not considered his friends. Now, does that look good to anyone? Being like, oh, you have these guys that will protect you if needed, but they won't hang out with you. Yeah, that's totally cool. I mean, it is nice to protect someone that you don't know from bullying or something else, but obviously, they were the ones doing the bullying. I'm just guessing Junpei never reported it. Close? Me and them? I'll go with you. At least pay your respects. He's crazy! Teachers work in school after graduating from one. You've never experienced society before, have you? I'm really thinking about this and realizing how strange this situation is. Because this teacher is coming after school to come to Junpei to be like, hey, these kids were your friends and you weren't at their funeral. You should go to their funeral, Junpei, and I'll take you there. Like, what? I kind of understand the teacher going to go pay his respects because they're his students. But making Junpei go and pay his respects, if someone doesn't want to go to the funeral, you shouldn't go. And did he go ask permission from his mom? Or did he just wait in front of Junpei's house, knowing Junpei will come back and just grab him then? But yeah, this situation is just super strange, and I feel like it wouldn't happen, like, here in America. Also, this line is a little strange, because not everyone goes through bullying. There are a good number of people that get bullied in all parts of the world and society. So, I don't know why Junpei's surprised that there's one person that's not been bullied and saying that he never experienced society. Because I wouldn't say bullying is society. That is possibly a part of society that bigger people or richer people bully poor or weaker people. That's why there are giant babies like you! Every single one of you! I acknowledged your entire existence, Junpei. What are you muttering? Did you lose your mind from staying home? Just joking. Like, what is this joke? He doesn't hear what Junpei is saying, and then makes fun of him, and then pretends that it's a joke, when he probably really does think Junpei is crazy. I found Yoshino. We're starting. Itadori. Wait! Someone's coming! What? Stop! What? Itadori jumps up and catches the fly head that Jiichi released. At that moment, Junpei's eyes are focused not on Itadori, but on the fly head. This guy, he can see it. Hey, I have something to ask you, so come with me. This style, Mahito has said. I'm talking with him! You're so rude! Well, this is quite important. Something important? What nonsense are you talking about? Which school are you? Itadori shows an irritated expression for a moment, then pulls down Satomura's pants. Wow, this is something that I totally forgot that Yuji did. I could never think of Yuji being this mean to anyone, even a teacher or someone he dislikes. Like, I know eventually he starts doing stuff to people that he hates, but something like this, which is pretty childish, but something pretty rude to someone he doesn't even know, just because they got mad at him, seems pretty different than the Yuji we see in the future. What? What are you doing, you brat? Stop it! Don't take my pants! What happened? Well then, let's go. That was quick. Have you finished a lap? You didn't have to do that. You could have just dragged me away. Like, damn. Junpei has so little self-esteem and self-respect. He would have just wanted Yuji to drag him away, pick him up, and take him away. Like, he doesn't say, oh, you could have just taken me away and picked me up. He says, dragged me away. Which I'm guessing are like what the bullies did to him. Like, whenever he didn't want to come with them, they would just drag him wherever. Like, take him to the back of the gym and then beat him up or do whatever bullying they were doing to him. So, yeah, he assumed already the worst from Yuji. Well, but you hate him, right? Why? Just a feeling. Was I wrong? It's true. You wouldn't want people you hate to stand in front of your house, right? Anyway, let's go over there. Okay. At the same time, Nanami is engaged in an intense battle with Mahito in the underground sewers. Is that all, Grade 1 Jujutsu Sorcerer? You tried so hard to escape, but you should be reaching your limits, right? Nanami's watch shows 6 PM. At the same time, Nanami loosens his tie. Unfortunately, I'll start working overtime. What's this? His cursed energy is rising. Overtime? Time-related constraints? Was he limiting his cursed energy? This is interesting. My curse technique is to force the 7-to-3 ratio into weakness when dividing the enemy into equal parts. Not only the height and limbs can be divided equally, but it can also use it on the head, body, upper arm, forearm, and so on. And my curse technique works on non-creatures as well. Is he disclosing his curse technique? I guess you're serious. The methods to kill this cursed spirit that I can think of now is 1. Continue to inflict damage until it runs out of cursed energy, but it's unrealistic. Another way is to blow it into pieces in one blow. Ratio technique, collapse! What amazing power! No, wait a minute. His cursed energy is dissipated. Could it be that it's an expanded curse technique that injects cursed energy into its target? It's an attack that hits both of us. I guess I should evade it. As Mahito mutters, Nanami's machete severs his leg, and he slumps to the ground. I'll retreat temporarily. You better fix your leg as soon as possible. Let's meet again if we both stay alive. Nanami's curse technique causes debris to rain down, engulfing both Nanami and Mahito. Okay, so that's the end of the battle with Nanami and Mahito. Now let's see how Yuji and Junpei become friends, or at least get to know each other a little better. Young Fish and Reverse Punishment, Episode 7. No good. Mr. Jiichi isn't picking up. Can I ask him already? Actually, is it a good idea to be honest with him? Speaking of which, how much can I explain about Jujutsu High School? A vortex button? If you meet a student with a vortex button, you should be nice to them. They are Jujutsu sorcerers. You'll get along with them. But Jujutsu sorcerers are Mahito's enemies, right? Forget it! I'll just ask! Hey, someone died in the cinema you went to before. Did you see anything? Like this gross thing, for example. No, I didn't see it. I only started to see things recently. Alright. I have nothing else to ask. That quick? But you still have to wait for someone who's like my boss. Okay. Hey, what did you watch in the cinema? It's a re-released old movie. You wouldn't know. Just tell me. The Human Centipede 3. Isn't that an actual movie? So, did they have this line in the actual anime? Or Is this brand new for this? Because I think in real life it's just called Human Centipede or Human Centipede 3. I think there are sequels to that movie, but I don't think they go by The Human Centipede. I have watched before. That one is so boring. Gosh, but it's a violent movie. Maybe we shouldn't ask for anything other than a bloody scene. But the second installation? I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be but the second installment. Because that's what people usually call different movies in the same series. Installments, not installation. The second installation was interesting. Yes, that's right. Only the second installation is enjoyable. So the first one wasn't good? So I guess the first one was pretty nothing. The second one turned the concept into something great, and the third one was just a bad sequel. Do you like movies, Itadori? Also, this was a very cute scene to see them gushing over a movie series. I've been watching it lately for some reason, but I didn't watch it in a cinema. But when you watch interesting films in a cinema, it feels really touching. Although video on demand is more convenient. I do agree with Junpei on that. I do love watching movies at the cinema. Although those prices for their snacks can be, ooh, so bad. When was the last time I went there? If you have a movie suggestion, bring me along next time. What? Do you want my contact number? Here. How do I add friends on this again? So, is he getting his number to call, or is he adding him on a social media site? Because why do you need the number and then you're adding them on something? Because that doesn't make sense unless he's just trying to get all his contact information of all the places where he could possibly reach him. What? Is that you, Junpei? Mother! It's rare to find you here. Is he your friend? Hold up, let's get a good look at his mother. Like, damn, she is fine. We'll see what happens later. But yeah, we don't get to see much of her. I didn't remember this is how exactly she looked. Yeah, she's got a nice outfit. The purple shirt, black pants, short hair. It's all very cute to me. I just met him. We just met, but we can be friends. What's your friend's name? I'm Yuji Itadori. How about it, Yuji? Want to come over for dinner? What? You're going to Junpei Yoshino's house? That's... It's okay. I'm going to have dinner. Dinner? I'll come right away. If something feels wrong, please get out of there. The current Itadori won't be killed so easily, but this is my negligence as its supervisor. Let's not talk about the carefree Mr. Gojo. If I get scolded by Mr. Kento, the most mature man ever, I might cry. He called earlier than I expected. I'm going to get scolded. I sent you my location just now. Please pick me up. I'll go back to Jujutsu High School and find Miss Leary for treatment. Treatment? I'm okay. It's not fatal. That's great. I'll meet up with Itadori first and find you after. Aren't you together? That cursed spirit is just a kid. It probably hasn't been long since he manifested. He grew up greedily and enjoyed it. The special grade cursed spirit that fought with Mr. Gojo has learned domain expansion. If that cursed spirit is still alive, it won't take long for him to be this strong. Furthermore, the number of victims is far beyond our expectations. We must exorcise him as soon as possible, before it's too late. I just want to go back. That fought Mr. Gojo has learned domain expansion. If that cursed spirit is still alive, it won't take long for him to be this strong. Like, I don't understand what he means by this. If that cursed spirit is still alive, it won't take him long to be this strong. So does that mean, like, stronger than Nanami, or as strong as Gojo up here? Because if whatever cursed spirit that fought Gojo already learned domain expansion, he's comparing Mahito to Jogo or Gojo. So he's like, it's not going to take him that long to get that powerful. Alright, the end of episode 7. Now, episode 8. And then we can finish chapter 3 and move on to chapter 4. Young Fish and Reverse Punishment, episode 8. After a pleasant conversation and dinner, the table is lined with empty plates and numerous empty cans that Nagi has finished drinking. I wonder, where did she fall asleep? On the table or on the couch? Like, that is such an anime slash TV show thing where the parents just fall asleep wherever they were drinking at. But I'm guessing she fell asleep on the table, if my memory serves me correct. Your mother is a good person. She is. What kind of person is your mom? Well, I've never seen her before, and I have a vague memory about my father. But I do have a grandfather. Yuji means he did have a grandfather. Not that I do, because he's deceased. You're a Jujutsu sorcerer, right, Itadori? Yes. Have you ever killed anyone? No. But you'll need to fight with other bad Jujutsu sorcerers. What will you do then? Even so, I don't want to kill anyone. Why not? They are bad people. How should I put it? If I kill once, the option of killing will appear in my life. The value of life becomes ambiguous. I won't understand the value of someone important to me. I'm scared of that. A human has no heart. I was saved by this idea. He gave me strength. However, If the soul is stained because I killed someone, I can't kill anyone. Gosh, I fell asleep. Has Yuji gone back? What? What's this? A finger? Wow, she is really calm for finding a finger on the floor. Like, I'm guessing she may think it's a fake finger. I'm pretty sure Sukuna's fingers were preserved in wax, so that's why she's not freaking out, being like, what is this finger? After the incident at Sato Sakura High School, Junpei Yoshino finds his mother, Nagi Yoshino's body, and Sukuna's pinky finger of the left hand at home. The body of Nagi Yoshino, which appears to have been attacked by cursed spirits drawn to Sukuna's finger, is missing some parts below the waist. Do you think I'll hold you back, Nanami? Bring me along next time. My comrade died, but I wasn't there. Because I'm still a kid? How can I say that? You're strong enough to save others. I don't want to say that. No. As you know, that patch-faced cursed spirit uses transfigured humans. There are hopeless people in this world. As long as you're doing this job, you'll encounter someone that must be killed someday. But now's not the time. Please understand. Being a child is never a sin. Please keep an eye on Junpei Yoshino. I don't have black clothes, so I opened my mother's wardrobe and grabbed the first black pair of clothes I could find. I breathed in the familiar morning air and took the usual path to school today. Mahito! My mom! What's wrong? What happened? This is Sukuna. It's a cursed object that attracts curses. Why did this thing appear at my house? There are many curse users who earn money by cursing people. I guess they did it. You can kill someone with a curse as long as you have the way and money. Does someone come to mind? A person that hates you and your mother. Or a shady person who's rich and free. I'm guessing he's thinking his bullies, or is he thinking Yuji? But I'm pretty sure he's thinking the bullies at school. Alright, that's the end of episode 8. So, we are still on this chapter, unfortunately. So yeah, there was a second page to this chapter. I forgot that sometimes they have second pages. But now that Mahito is manipulating Junpei, I forgot if it was random that the finger was planted at Junpei's house, or if Mahito planted it. I can't quite remember, but I think Mahito planted it. Because it seems weird that it would just appear in his house, and it just so happens to appear right after Yuji came. I also forgot how quickly these events escalated. Like, Yuji just spent the time at his house, barely became his friend. I thought they had at least a few more days that they hung out before this happened. But yeah, I did not remember events going exactly like this. So, we'll see what happens next time, now that Junpei wants to get his revenge on whoever he thinks cursed his mother to be killed. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. And if you guys did, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel. And like and comment on all my videos. And even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do from my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.